Best Quote presents quotes from Chinese philosophy, with the theme of the art of war. Hopefully it will be useful for all of you. Enjoy watching. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. What is essential in war is victory, not prolonged operations. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. No ruler should put troops into the field merely to gratify his own spleen. No general should fight a battle simply out of pique. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Swift as the wind, quiet as the forest, conquer like the fire, steady as the mountain. Be subtle, and use your spies for every kind of business. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Great results can be achieved with small forces. In the midst of difficulties, we are always ready to seize an advantage. We may extricate ourselves from misfortune. One mark of a great soldier is that he fight on his own terms or fights not at all. And therefore those skilled in war bring the enemy to the field of battle and are not brought there by him. It is the business of a general to be serene and inscrutable, impartial and self-controlled. Hence the experienced soldier, once in motion, is never bewildered. Once he has broken camp, he is never at a loss. Making no mistakes is what establishes the certainty of victory, for it means conquering an enemy that is already defeated. Rapidity is the essence of war. Take advantage of the enemy's unreadiness, make your way by unexpected routes, and attack unguarded spots. Throw your soldiers into positions whence there is no escape, and they will prefer death to flight. If they will face death, there is nothing they may not achieve. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This will diminish his enthusiasm. An army may be likened to water, for just as flowing water avoids the heights and hastens to the lowlands, so an army avoids strength and strikes weakness. An army may be likened to water, For just as flowing water avoids the heights and hastens to the lowlands, so an army avoids strength and strikes weakness. Fighting with a large army under your command is nowise different from fighting with a small one. It is merely a question of instituting signs and signals. If a battle cannot be won, do not fight it. Hold out baits to entice the enemy. Feign disorder and crush him. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. The art of giving orders is not to try to rectify the minor blunders and not be swayed by petty doubts. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Of old, the expert in battle would first make himself invincible and then wait for his enemy to expose his vulnerability. There has never been a protracted war from which a country has benefited. Bring war material with you from home, but forage on the enemy. Use the conquered foe to augment one's own strength. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. When I have won a victory, I do not repeat my tactics but respond to circumstances in an infinite variety of ways. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. He whose ranks are united in purpose will be victorious. The clever combatant imposes his will on the enemy, but does not allow the enemy's will to be imposed on him. The difficulty of tactical maneuvering consists in turning the devious into the direct and misfortune into gain. If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. In the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and intact. To shatter and destroy it is not so good. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. O divine art of subtlety and secrecy! Maneuvering with an army is advantageous, with an undisciplined multitude, most dangerous. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. Victory is the main object in war. One who sets the entire army in motion to chase an advantage will not attain it. If this is long delayed, weapons are blunted and morale depressed. When orders are consistently trustworthy and observed, the relationship of a commander with his troops is satisfactory. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. The skillful leader subdues the enemy's troops without any fighting.